in Syria on Sunday was arranged by the U.S. profound state, keeping in mind the end goal to legitimize an illicit intrusion of the nation. The Russian Foreign Ministry censured reports of a synthetic assault that professedly influenced many regular people in Douma, guaranteeing that the assault was executed by the al-Qaeda-associated White Helmets, an association who have a background marked by leading false banner assaults in Syria. A month ago, Russia cautioned that a false banner including the utilization of synthetic weapons was being set up so as to legitimize a U.S. strike against the Assad administration. New incitements with the utilization of substance weapons are being readied. Exhibitions will be sorted out in eastern Ghouta, among others, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov told columnists in March. Is it extremely possible that, very nearly triumph against ISIS, Syrian President Bashar al-Assad would dispatch a synthetic weapons assault that would cut down the rage of the world? Right.com reports, Russia has cautioned about a false-hail synthetic assault being set up in the current months, the service said. The individuals who are not intrigued by a certifiable political settlement of the Syrian emergency are trying to confuse the circumstance on the ground, it included. The objective of this outlandish theory is to shield the fear-based oppressors and the radical resistance that declined to take part in a political settlement process, and additionally to legitimize potential military strikes. All things considered, the announcement said. It at that point cautioned that any military impedance in Syria led under implausible or created guises would be totally unsuitable and could prompt desperate outcomes. In the interim, the reports by different renegade-connected activists about the claimed concoction episode in Douma appear to have incited yet another influx of insanity in the West. U.S. President Donald Trump hurried to upbraid the unverified assault as a careless barbarity and a compassionate debacle for reasons unknown at all. He likewise cautioned that those behind the claimed assault will pay a major cost. Allegations against the Syrian government and Russia soon took after. In his Twitter posts, Trump pronounced President Vladimir Putin, Russia and Iran dependable for the assault in view of their support for Syrian President Bashar Assad. Prior, the U.S. State Department additionally said that Russia at last bears obligation regarding the fierce focusing of incalculable Syrians with compound weapons. In any case, U.S. authorities conceded that they were not able to autonomously confirm any data about the claimed episode and needed to depend exclusively on reports made by revolt-connected sources. This isn't the first occasion when that reports of compound assaults stuck on Damascus have surfaced via web-based networking media. Moscow had cautioned that unsubstantiated reports of barbarities and false-hail compound occurrences were probably going to show up when activist groups are losing ground in Syria. The most recent report came as the Syrian army pushed to free the staying activist-possessed settlements in the Damascus suburb of eastern Ghouta, with the city of Douma being the last such city in the region. It comes as Jaish al-Islam aggressors holding the city of Douma purportedly held chats with government powers and consented to leave the enclave. Damascus said on March 31 that about all activist-held settlements in Ghouta were freed, and a noteworthy Syrian interstate had been cleared following a 7-year aggressor bar. In February 2018, Syrian troops started the task to retake the territory that has been under aggressor control since 2012. And Russia handled the making of philanthropic passages to enable local people to get away from the attack. A sum of 153,240 individuals have left the territory through helpful hallways since the beginning of the task, as indicated by the Russian Defense Ministry's Center for Syrian Reconciliation.